Okay, I think that worked. I hope I got the thumbnail, good girl. Hey y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. So today I just wanted to kind of share with you some of the fragrances that I kind of gravitate to recently and over the years. So let's just jump right in. So I am not someone who will give you the notes and all of those things. I do have 3 women that I love, that I follow, that have fragrances channels on YouTube. The first one is, I believe, Sheree. Yeah, Sheree. She has a really great YouTube channel. I will try to put a post of her up somewhere, but I'll definitely link her below. Karina also, she has a really great channel that I love. And I think her name is Vali Vaughn. That's her YouTube name. But she also has a fragrance channel, and I really like all 3 of those ladies. I feel like every time they give a description on a fragrance, it matches the way I receive the fragrance. So it's very accurate to me. So I would definitely, I would actually probably blind buy to one of their recommendations because their descriptions are so like on the nose. So yeah. So in regards to like how I'm going to just show you the fragrance and then let you know, like I'm gonna give you like a visualization of like what it smells like to me, and like kind of when I wear these fragrances, like if it's like a date night fragrance or an office fragrance, things like that. So the first one I'm gonna start off with is Tom Ford Lost Cherry. This is a very expensive fragrance. I first purchased this fragrance when it first came out, and I bought the not the tester, but the sample, like the travel size fragrance, which is very expensive. I bought that and it's expensive. But this fragrance, if you purchase it from cosmeticcompany.com, I think it is, you won't be able to purchase it off of the website. But if you call the store that's in your city and see if they have it in stock, then they can mail it to you, and they sell it for 50% off. So I highly recommend buying it through cosmeticcompany.com. I found out about this from Sheree. She was the one who like kind of gave that little tidbit on how to get that. But yeah, that's how a way of you, if you want to purchase this fragrance and it not be expensive, that's what I recommend. So the fragrance, this smells like rich cherries. When I tell you this fragrance smells so good, I will wear this. I've worn this to interviews. I haven't worn it on a date yet, but definitely this is going to be a date night fragrance. But yeah, this smells like wealthy cherries. Like, and full disclaimer, I am someone who like floral scents. I like masculine scents, so anything that's like Labo, I really love. Tom Ford is like it's like a unisex kind of scent, so it's masculine and feminine, and it's just like enough edge where I feel like a man could wear this too. Yeah, the cherries is prominent, but it smells good. Like I highly recommend this fragrance. So let's Lost Cherry by Tom Ford. The second one is Maison Margiela Replica. There we go. So Maison Margiela Replica in Flower Market. Like I said, I love florals. If you don't like florals, you're not gonna like this fragrance. But it's a very clean scent. I live in California, so I feel like I can wear this all year round. But this is like, if you want like a nice summer spring scent, this is definitely it. But like I said, I wear this all year round. I had this for a few years now, and I love it. It's my go-to scent. I've worn this to work, to lunch with friends, like brunch and stuff. So yeah, this is a fun scent, like a daytime scent. You can wear it. I haven't worn this on a date, but I could see like summer date night, walking, not on the beach, but maybe going to Nobu, I don't know, taking a ride down PCH. Yeah, this is like, it's a good fragrance, so I highly recommend Flower Market. The next one is I Leave Elixir. You can see that. This one is very much, this gives me a oud vibe. So if you know anything about Huda and her sister, I think they're from the Middle East, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Middle Eastern women smell amazing. Like ouds, I love a good oud as well. This scent, I know I just sprayed that one, but I'm gonna spray it again. What I like about this scent is I can smell apple in this scent, but it has the oud, strong, sexy, sophisticated smell. But that apple is what I smell, and it's like a clean, fresh breath of fresh air. Like, I love it. So yeah, I highly recommend this. I'll link down where you can get all of these fragrances from, and the prices as well. But I'm not going to list the prices because a lot of times some of these have been gifted to me, so I didn't pay, or if I did purchase it, it was at a discounted price. The only one that I will say, the Tom Ford Lost Cherry, like I said, you could get this for 50% off, and the original bottle is like $400. So if you go to cosmeticcompany.com, like, get them, put your order in, have it shipped to you. That item was shipped via UPS, so that's how they ship Cosmetic Company fragrances out, through UPS. So yeah, but everything else is like, you can find at Sephora, and I'll list like other retailers down below where you can find them at. So I'm moving right along. Oh, this is like my tried and true fragrance that I love. As you can see, I have an old bottle. I know that they revamped this bottle already, but this is like an older bottle, but I love this fragrance. This is Acqua di Gio by Giorgio Armani. This smells like a wealthy mermaid. That's what, if you wear this, you're gonna smell like a wealthy mermaid. It smells like, if the ocean didn't smell like seaweed, but it was like a resort, this is what it would smell like. It smells so clean, so fresh, but sophisticated. Yeah, this is a fresh, clean scent. I highly recommend this. I've worn this on dates. I've worn this to court. I've worn this to interviews. I've worn this everywhere. Like, I love this fragrance. Highly recommend. This is like my tried and true fragrance that I love. The next one, another fragrance that I love, there we go, the Fresh Sugar Lychee Eau de Parfum, so excuse me. This is a very clean but sweet scent. I don't really like something that's too sweet, too vanilla, like too much vanilla. I don't like that, but this is enough. It is a clean, sweet scent. Yeah, like, yeah, this smells so good. It's a clean, fresh, sweet scent. More sugary than like a floral sweet. Yeah, or vanilla sweet. Yeah, it smells really good. I would always wear this on like a daytime date. Yeah, I highly recommend this. Like, when I go to the museum, I often try to wear this. I don't know, it just makes me feel like it's the sugar. I don't know if it's the sugar and the lychee. Like, it just smells it smells like a wealthy, clean, sweet scent. Like, it's very fresh, as it is called, fresh. But yeah, I highly recommend this. I don't think I've ever seen anyone talk about this fragrance. But yeah, I love this. I've had this for a few years, and I know people say like, oh, I take really good care of my stuff. Like, I store it in a cool place where it's not a lot of sunlight, so my fragrances last really long, especially like they're expensive. So, and I think I got this from Sephora years ago, and it's still holding up. It still smells good. So yeah, so I highly recommend that. The next one is, if you can see it, L'Ombre dans l'eau by Diptyque. This fragrance, I've had this for a few years now. It has a lot of green undertones in it. So if you don't like a lot of florals or green scents, this might not be the scent for you, but it meshes very well with my body chemistry. It smells like a divine forest with angels and fairies flying around, and just like, oh my god, all of the snacks, just like just money and fairies. It smells so good. So yeah, this is one of my favorite go-tos, and I think I purchased this from Nordstrom. So yeah, I'll put that link down below. The next one is another one that I love. I've had for years. I've sprayed all of those fragrances, and it doesn't stink. Like, it actually is elevating the place. So I think even because my palette is so intertwined with like florals or ouds, or I can like mix and match some of these fragrances together. So yeah, so this is Chanel Chance. It's the green one. I don't know how you can tell what the green one is called, but just get the green one. The pink one smells good as well, but this is a very clean scent. Yeah, it's very clean. This has green in it too. Actually, it doesn't have green. No, it does. It has something in it that's like a green floral or something. It's not geranium. I don't know. I'm not the girl to tell you what the notes are, but it has some type of floral in this that I can smell. I really like this fragrance as well. So yeah, Chance by Chanel, green one. The next one, I'll go to, this was my tried and true go-to for date night. I don't know if you can see that. Well, this is Black Opium by Yves Saint Laurent, and this is a really great date night scent. It is very much, I don't want to say it has masculine undertones, but it does. I think this has tonka in it, if I'm not mistaken, or there's some type of strong scent in this. I believe it's tonka, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's tonka. I might be wrong, but it has like this sophisticated, all black, like just flowy dress, hugging the body just right. Like, this is like my ultimate date night fragrance that I love. I would go to this all the time. Yeah, so yeah, recommend this fragrance. The next one is by Byredo, and it is Flower Head. Like I said before, all the other fragrances, I love me a good floral scent, but this is, it's floral, but it has like a kick to it. It's not just sweet. It has a floral, but it has like some type of kick to it. I don't know what is in it, but it smells so good. And like, if you go to Nordstrom or any department store, like a Saks or something, they should be able to give you like a sample. I like to before, especially if it's like a really expensive fragrance, I like to get a sample or spray it on me in the department store and wear it throughout the day and see how I like the way it meshes with my body chemistry. And then from there, like, I usually just go ahead and buy it like I did with the Diptyque fragrance. But yeah, this is a really good fragrance. I recommend it. A floral with a kick to it. So if you like florals with a little sophisticated kick to it, not too sweet, I definitely recommend this. The next one I'm gonna go with is, I have 3 Jo Malone fragrances. So the first one is Red Roses. It is literally what it says, Red Roses. It's very fresh. This is my go-to daytime scent a lot of times, especially if I'm like working or something like that. Like, this is like my go-to scent. Red Roses. It's kind of self-explanatory, so if you like roses, I recommend this. And you can layer Jo Malone fragrances, so highly recommend that. The next one is the classic Peony and Blush Suede. It's the classic fragrance that everyone goes to. That, and then the other one that I have is another classic that it just smells so good. It smells good layered with other fragrances. Yeah, I like to layer this with the roses. So yeah, the Peony, the suede, there's some type of, I don't want to say powder. Yeah, it's the suede. I don't know, it just smells good. It literally does smell like suede. It smells like roses and suede. Like, it smells so good. So yeah, I recommend that if you like florals. The next one is English Pear and Freesia. Smells so good. Another sweet fragrance mixed with a little floral. Very good. Classic Jo Malone scent that everyone gravitates to. And again, you can layer them. And yeah, I love it. So Jo Malone, English Pear and Freesia. I went over that. I'm almost done actually. So the next one was, I bought this sample because, actually, who recommended this? Someone, I think it might have been Karina. Yeah, I think Karina actually, I actually blindly bought this off of Sephora.com because Karina said that this was a dupe of, I believe it was Karina if I'm not mistaken, but I believe it was her. She said that it smells like a dupe of Oud Satin Mood by Maison Francis Kirk de Jean, which I have a sample of that fragrance. I love that fragrance. I'm going to purchase it, but it is so expensive. Like, I'm trying to see if there's any way I could get on a discount because that fragrance is so expensive. Like I did with the Time Ford, if I could find some type of discount, but I don't know. So this is a dupe. It smells a little different, but if you like Oud Satin Mood by Maison Francis Kirk de Jean, you're gonna like this. And this is the Cali Sweet Pepper, Sweet Diamond. She has another fragrance called Pepper, I think, but this is the Sweet Diamond fragrance, and it smells really good. So I didn't, when she said that, I was like, I'll get the little small bottle, and this was like $25. And I was like, if this is a dupe for it, which she said it was, and when I got it, it was, I was like, oh, I'll get the small bottle of this, and then when I, you know, finish this, I'll probably get the large bottle of this. But then I'm waiting also to see, like, I mean, they do smell different because the Oud Satin Mood is just Oud Satin Mood. Like, it smells so much. It smells like when you walk into, I don't know, like if you ever been to the Grove or like a really luxurious hotel, and how it smells so good because they oftentimes spray a specific signature cologne in like the lobby. it smells like that. That's what USABuddhism is, and this is like the sister to it. Okay, so sorry about that, my camera kind of cut off because I need to change my memory card. So I left off with the Cali sweet pepper, but like I said, it's like a dupe for USABuddhism, and I highly recommend. And also, I like about Cali, they do allow you to purchase these travel size, so you can test it out and see if you like it, because she doesn't carry her fragrances in stores, at least not to my knowledge. Like all of the Sephora's that I've been to, they don't have it. It's only online or on her website, and it's like you either have to go off of somebody's recommendation or just do a blind buy, and I don't recommend doing that unless you like really trust the person. And like I said, those 3 women that I follow, I trust their recommendations, because when I smell the items that they describe in the store myself, it is dead on point. So yeah, but yeah, this smells really good, so I highly recommend that, and I will link where you can find this below. And then now the next ones I'm gonna do are kind of like samples that I have. Since we started talking about Maison fragrances, I'll do like him. So I have some samples. I wanted to see how the fragrances mesh well with me. So I purchased, like, you can do like a pack. I think it's like 4 that they do. They'll give you like a 4-pack, and I purchased it directly off of his site, which is in Paris. And I picked out my fragrances. So I picked out Oud Satin Mood, which is my favorite. Baccarat 540, Baccarat Rouge 540, and then Baccarat 540, but one is the extract and one is the oud perfume. So one is supposed to like last longer. I guess I can show you. So this is how the extract bottle look, and then this is just the regular Baccarat. And then I had another one which was La Rose, but I gave it to my mom because she came to visit me and she loved the fragrance. And then I actually bought her the fragrance. I had the fragrance, I purchased it for her. And if you purchase a bottle of fragrance from the site, you can get the bottle monogrammed. So I actually got like I love you mom written on the bottle. I'm gonna see if I can get her to send me a picture of it and I can upload it somewhere so you can see how it looks. But yeah, I had got it monogrammed for her, and it came free with the service. And then yeah, it took a really long time for it to come because it was like during like this whole pandemic stuff. But for the most part, I recommend buying it from the actual store out in Paris because you do get a bit of a discount. I forget, the fragrance was expensive. It was like $200 and some dollars, but here I think it would have been a little bit more. It was like a bit of a discount versus me purchasing it from the store and then like shipping it to her because she doesn't live in the same city. But everybody loves Baccarat. I don't hate Baccarat. I think it does smell good, but it's not a fragrance for me. I don't know, I have to play around with it. I wore it a few times. I'm not crazy about it on me, but it does smell good. So I highly recommend getting the samples first, because if I would have just blind bought, not even blind bought, like I've smelled it in the store, if I would have just bought it off of that and not played around with this fragrance and see like, okay, it's not really the fragrance for me, then I would have been annoyed because that fragrance is hella expensive. But because I played around with this fragrance, this is the fragrance for me. Oud Satin Mood is the fragrance for me. I think the smallest bottle was like $300 and some dollars. So I'm kind of like waiting because I'm like, damn, that's so much money for a bottle of fragrance. But yeah, I still have a lot of my sample, but I'm going to purchase the bottle. And also the other one, I don't have it because my mom took it, but La Rose, and I'll try to insert a picture of that. the rose smells amazing. If you love floral scents, it smells like pure a garden of roses. Just like, oh my god, it smells divine. Like when I tell you La Rose, so La Rose is more my scent versus the Baccarat. And I'm glad I purchased these samples. And I think the samples, I think it was like $17 just to get that, and it was shipped via, I got it in my mailbox, so USPS, the postal service, it was shipped through them. But when my mom received her package, it was shipped through DHL. So I think if you purchase the larger fragrances, it'll be shipped with DHL. Yeah, so that's that. I highly recommend Oud Satin Mood. If you like Baccarat, all the girls love Baccarat. Baccarat is not for me, but I recommend getting the sample so you can test it out and see if you like it. I'm so glad I did that, because now I see like Baccarat isn't for me. It's not my goal. It's not for me enough to spend that much money on a bottle, but Oud Satin Mood is, and La Rose is another one that's for me. So I highly recommend and just purchasing these samples just to see if you like it. I also recommend doing the same thing with Labo. I mean, you can go into the store, it's a bit different, because also with Maison Francis, apparently like they don't like giving out samples at the counters, so it's kind of hard to do. So just buy the fragrance, buy the sample, and then see what works for you. But Labo also did the same thing with them, because their fragrances are really expensive as well. And I like to do like a body chemistry test, because I want to make sure it sits well on my body. Because let me tell y'all, this is when Flower Bomb first came out. Everybody know infamous Flower Bomb, like Victor Roth Flower Bomb. The fragrance smells good. However, I used to love that fragrance, and one day I was working somewhere, I was working in retail, and a young lady came up to me and she was wearing Flower Bomb. But I guess because it was the end of the day, like, I ain't trying to comfort her, but like I could smell her underarms, and I'm like, it was like underarms and Flower Bomb, like just like and I'm like, girl, like I literally gave my Flower Bomb away to somebody, because I can't look at that fragrance the same, because every time I smell it, I smell underarms. When I like, truly a scent is forever. Like that's why you have to be, I'm very careful of like wearing scents to play, like to different, even with like first dates and stuff. I'm really careful about stuff like that, because like that experience and that scent can like really trigger something where it's like, okay, it'll make you not even want the scent no more. So yeah, I can't even deal with Flower Bomb no more, because I smell underarms every time I smell it. Like I smell that girl underarms. I messed up the scent. So yeah, so anyway, Labo, I got a little starter kit, and now because I got the starter kit, I know exactly what I want to, like what works for me. My favorite, so these are, let me see if I can turn them so you can kind of see. These were the scents that I picked. I actually have some more, but those scents, they didn't really mesh well with me the way I thought they were. But these are the scents that I like, and I put them in the order that I want to buy them. So this one is the Noir 29. This smells amazing. It meshed very well with my body scent. So like I don't even want to spray it, because then I think all of these are unisex. I'm almost certain all of Labo scents are unisex, but it has a very unique smell where it smells like a man, but it's just soft enough that there's some type of floral or something in this where it's like, this smells amazing. I recommend this. I think it's Tannour 29 or the Noir 29, but anyway, Noir 29 is the one, okay? And then I have Bergamot 22, Santal 33, another 13, and Rose 31. But my favorite is Noir 29. So yeah, I highly recommend doing it as well. Getting like the discovery kit to see what meshes well with you. I can't ever do like a spray once and then like I need to spray it on me, let it sit on my body the whole day so I can see if it meshed well, because girl, you don't want to be, yeah, it don't mess, because some fragrances don't mesh with some people's body chemistry. The next one I have is another like sample kit. It came in a set. It was 2. I didn't bring the other one. I probably should have, but this is the one that I recommend. The other one was Beach Walk, so let me just show you. So this is Jazz Club, and again, this is a unisex. A Replica also, a lot of Maison Margiela fragrances are unisex. I mean, you can, it doesn't matter if who it's for. Listen, we don't, non-binary, listen, you wear what you want to wear. Like, if it smells good, it smells good. So I love this. It smells like, it literally smells like what I envision a jazz club would smell like. Liquor, cologne, and I feel like cigars in here or something. Like how a jazz club would smell with cigars, smoke, and cologne and whiskey. Like, it just, I get that vibe, but it smells clean and fresh. Like, it smells so good. So I highly recommend this. I have the sample and I'm gonna purchase the full bottle. I'm trying to, like, these are a lot of fragrances. Like, I'm not trying to be a minimalist, but I'm trying to like not have collect a bunch of stuff. So, and this is not even all my fragrances. These are the ones that I kind of gravitate to the most. So it's like, girl, this is a lot. And my actual, this is not the cart that I keep it on. I keep it on a larger cart that has more fragrances and body oils and stuff. So yeah, like, this is, yeah, these are my go-to fragrances. I love these fragrances. Oh, and I have another one. This is a fragrance, this is gonna be the last one and then I'm done. This is a fragrance from L'Occitane. I think that's how you say it. This, I actually use this to put on my cards. Like when I purchase something for, I will wear this on myself, but like I say, like, you have to be careful with scents. I used to wear this at a job that I did not like, but it smells really good. So I tend to, like, I don't really wear this anymore. I wear it, I like, if I buy somebody's if I purchase a birthday card for somebody or write someone a letter, because I'm romantic, I will spray the paper or the card with this scent because it does smell good. It's called Cherry Fleur de Cherries. I think that's how you say it. It's basically floral cherries, which it does not smell like lost cherries, but it gives me the same vibe of like cherries and richness, like a clean scent. Like, it smells really good. In L'Occitane, they spray this on their paper, their gift paper, when you purchase something. It smells good. So I like to, now I spray this on my packages, or like if I send somebody something, I spray it on this, because I used to wear this at a job that I did not like, and like years ago, this was, child, the job was crazy. And I don't want it to, but now even that I smell it, I don't kind of think, because that job was years ago, so I kind of don't really have that vibe anymore. But at the time, afterwards, I could not wear it anymore. But yeah, it smells really, really good. And another thing, like spraying fragrances on letters or cards, I tend to do stuff like that. So yeah, I recommend it. It's not just good for your body, girl. You put it on your birthday cards, your packages you send your man, a care package if y'all live in a different city. Yeah, girl, do it. So yeah, so that's all of my fragrances that I recommend. Like I said, if you want notes and descriptions on like tones and all of that, go to the other women pages that I recommend. Those 3, I'll put them down in the description bar. But yeah, this was just to let you know like fragrances that I gravitate to and that I recommend. And if you have the same taste and palette that I do, I feel like you would like these fragrances. So that was that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope I see you for the next one. Bye.